Everyone, welcome to Sims World. And this is the monumental 100th episode, and I'm so excited about it. But before we get into this episode, I want to briefly go over what happened while we were away from this gang. So, obviously, in the last episode, you noticed that Barbara and them had another little girl named Nini. She has aged up, and I did her attire, so I'm going to briefly show you what her looks are. This is her everyday look. I kind of thought she could be a pretty typical little island girl. So this is her everyday look. Her formal, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather, and her cold weather. In addition to that, we also sadly lost Taz, which was our little fox that we had in this series. Sometime in the last, since between the episodes or whatever. And in addition to that, also we have Tagaloa, who is now a elder. So a lot of things has changed in this since the last time, but we have a couple huge major events happening in this episode. Since it is the 100th episode, I wanted to make something really big, something epic happen, and I have a couple things in mind and a couple things that will be happening in this episode, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so a lot of the family is still sleeping because they had a long night because the babies were up and all that, but we have a couple things planned in this episode, as I said. The first being, I kind of thought these two lovebirds would have a little bit of a last, little date thing with them, because Noah is getting close to the time where he's gonna sadly pass away, and so I wanted these guys to spend a little bit of time together to do that. So they're gonna go ahead and travel, and there's a new place that I added. I don't know what they could do there. I don't know what it's all about. I've never been there yet, but I thought it'd be kind of neat because it's Lonnie based for them to go there and have a little bit of a last little get together outing together before something does happen to Noah. That'll be the first major event that happens in this episode, and sadly we'll have to say goodbye to Noah probably in this episode. And then I have something other than that will be planned that will introduce a new character to this series. And it's actually going to be a character that is related to Barbara, someone that I found on the gallery, but I really fell in love with the character and the concept of it. And so I wanted to introduce them to the series, and you guys will meet them very soon. And then the other thing will happen as well, and then there's another thing. There's 4 major events that happen in this one. So I'll be back once we get to that place. So I'll be back then. Okay, so this is a little beach type thing that they decided to go to just to spend a little bit of time together. I don't think that there's really much of anything to do here. There's a kissing tower though. That's neat. Okay, they're just chit-chatting. Maybe they can, build, a little sandcastle together. Spend a little bit of time together, since they wanted to get away from the house. Just a couple hours to get away from the house. Spend a little bit of time together before, obviously, something happens with Noah. And I don't want that to happen, but things... And Emil's over there. That's neat. Emil's here visiting. So these guys are building a little sandcastle and just seeing how things are. Who's this dude over here? Brentley Stapleton's here as well. That's one of their sister's things. People are out here in the ocean swimming as well. It's all around good vibes, good vibes. Look, this guy built a sandcastle too. It looks like a little gnome looking thing. Let's see what these guys built. Oh, they actually built a castle. That's neat. We can't spend too much time here, though, because Noah's getting hungry. I also think another thing that we should do in this one is Tagaloa has to officially retire because he's an elder now. So he's going to retire as the lifeguard now. What else could they do here? I just want to see what Emil's building. Oh, Emil built that kind of the same thing as that other guy did. And Brantley is over here building something. But I tried to get them to go in here, but it won't let them for some reason. Maybe they could go ahead and snag these sit together. There's no way up. Okay, this makes no sense. How are you supposed to get up there? Is there like stairs somewhere? I don't know. This place makes no sense to me. Like, there's no way up around it. Oh well. I guess we can't sunbathe then. Tagaloa found some type of shell. These girls are talking with Noah. Oh, Nani. Oh, that's, that would kind of be like a step-granddaughter to him. Tallulah, as well. I don't know. Maybe they can, hopefully they're not being mean. That's not nice. Okay, I think that these guys... Emmy's here as well. Okay, I guess we just head home, because I don't know what else to do here, honestly. So these guys are going to head home. They had a little bit of a nice time out, just building the sandcastle, going to the beach, and just spending a little bit of time together. But they also have planned on doing something else, in this episode, so just bear with me. And when we get back home, we'll, tend that. And actually, the beach was really right here. So, it wasn't too far from our home, actually. So, I'll be back once we get home. Okay, so we're back. And the second thing I had planned for this episode is... Let me go ahead and fix this. This house has been a part of this series for a while. And... with the new addition of another person in this house and Noah passing away, and I think Tagaloa just really wanted to get a fresh start and move to a new location. Well, the girl that they actually move in with, or the person that they'll be moving in with, has a house that her grandfather owned that was actually a boat, but the boat stopped running correctly, so it has been transformed into a house, and the girl, or the guy, whatever you want to call him, because we don't know who it is yet, has been staying there as a home after her grandfather's death. She pretty much took it over, or they pretty much took it over. I'm trying not to give too much away, guys. That's why I keep saying all different kinds of things. And so they're going to go ahead and move. And that's what they have planned on doing next. So they're going to go ahead and move there. And then they're going to meet the person they'll be living with. As well as that. Because Tagaloa was open to it. They wanted to get a better place, and they liked the concept of living on the ocean, and essentially. So, everybody is going to be going ahead and moving on to the boathouse. So, I will show you guys around the boathouse when we get there, but that's the next major event that everybody has already talked about, and they'll be doing. So, I'll be back in just 1 second, and we'll meet the new person joining the series as well. Okay, so this is the boathouse. It looks smaller from the outside, honestly, but believe me, it is perfect size for these guys. And so, here we go. We have, when you first walk in, we are in, like, the dining area / living room. And we have a kitchen as well. And we have, like, a little workout area. And then we have the room that belongs to the woman or person that will be staying with us, or that will pretty much just is her boat. That she's letting us stay with. We have 2 bathrooms down here. And then if you go upstairs, once you get upstairs, you're on, like, the deck. There's a little outside bar area for the adults. And then we have a pool on the other side with a grill and stuff. But if you go inside, we have what will be the girls' rooms, Nini and Dorothy. Then we have another bathroom. And we have Kai and them's room as well. Now, if you go upstairs to the top floor, we have some painting area as well. Because I thought maybe elders would like painting stuff, so that's why I'm decided to give them this room. I got this lot from online, and I really liked it. I thought it was a really cool build, and I really liked it. And this is going to be Noah and Tagaloa's room temporarily, because we don't know how much longer, sadly, we have with Noah. But now we're going to go ahead and introduce the new character to you guys. So just give me 1 second and I'll be back. Okay, so now that these guys have officially moved in, it's getting late, but Dorothy's birthday's today? I didn't even realize that. Oh, okay. So it looks like we'll be celebrating Dorothy's birthday tomorrow morning if it's not too late. But, in addition to that, this right here, this new sim is the new person joining the series. It is a transgender sim. It is a male sim going into a female. Kind of the opposite of what Vincent did. Vincent, everyone knows, started out as Violet, and that wasn't the right body for her. She felt like she was a male, and she had a sex change, and that's what Shanna did. Shanna is a male that felt like he is a female, and he is actually Barbara's cousin. So they're related, and so the grandfather that she's spoken of is actually also Barbara's grandfather, but Shanna was always kind of a little bit closer to him than Barbara was, but her and Barbara kind of never, like, they got along, but they never really talked much, and they really thought that this would be the perfect time to kind of get to know each other better. And Shanna is also the godparent of both of the girls as well, so that's another reason why I wanted them to be acquainted with Shanna. And I actually got Shanna off of the gallery as well. And what is so great about her, I don't know, I just instantly, as soon as I seen her, I really fell in love with her, like, and I thought, okay, I needed to do something with this sim, and I'm glad that I chose this sim to be the one, because I really think that it's perfect. But I think that the next couple events we'll have to wait till tomorrow, because it's really late. And Tagaloa is just finished tucking in the girls, which is cute. Now, I think he's heading off to bed, and Noah's already in bed, so I think I'm going to have everybody head off to bed, and I'll pick this up in the morning. But these guys have officially moved, and they spent a little bit of time together. So, I'll be back once they get up in the morning. Okay, so it is the next morning. I believe, yeah, I was going to say, I believe that Barbara's about ready to go to work, so Barbara's going to head into work. Tagaloa is retired, but Shanna actually did not come with a career yet, so I don't know what I want to do with her yet for a career. Maybe she can, I don't know, I kind of like the idea of her being a, like, social person, like a social, what are those people on the internet? I forget what are the social, like, influencer, and like a kind of like a celebrity type of thing, like social networking type thing as well. So maybe she could go down that route and be like a social media personnel type person. In the meantime, these guys are just chilling out, enjoying their time together. Maybe they can watch a movie together today. Yeah, I might do that, actually. I'm gonna have them watch a movie together. Watch a movie with... Watch... Sims of the Dead with Noah. Spend a little bit of time together. Okay, so what I wanted her to be is... Where is it? I know they have it in here. Social media, that's what I wanted her to go down. So she has now entered the social media, and she's a media intern at the Simstagram. She started on Thursday at 9 a.m. So we'll get her a jump start in her career as well. And so she just has to create a social media profile. So, create a social media profile. We'll have her do that real quick. So these guys are watching the movie together. Having a little bit of time with each other, which is really cute. Noah's life is coming to an end. This should be a good time to get his affairs in order. Guys, that means that it's sadly soon time. But she's gotten her thing done, so she has that going for her. She's gonna come down and grab something to eat, but guys, it does not look good for Noah. It means he's coming to an end. I mean, he lived a good life, guys, so I guess everybody's gotta go. And it's gonna be sad, but I'm trying to get as much time in with Noah as I can in this episode. But another thing that we have realized that I didn't realize before was it's actually Dorothy's birthday today. So okay, you're eating. So I was going to say, why don't you go ahead and do it, but you're eating. So Kai, okay, you're just on the computer and you have to go to the bathroom. But you can use the bathroom before you do this, so. Okay, Kai, why don't you use the restroom? Nini's still sleeping, and Dorothy's hungry. Dorothy, there's perfectly fresh ham and cheese sandwiches right here for you guys. And so, why don't you go ahead and... Actually, we might even have one. I'm not even sure, but we'll just make one anyways. We'll have him make you know what? We'll make a chocolate cake. So he's gonna go ahead and make a chocolate cake. Meanwhile, I think you should definitely work a little bit more on your being social media personnel thing. So definitely get some followers. Do a status update, pretty much, a couple of them. Just, get yourself out there. So he's making her birthday cake. Are you guys' movie over? Yes, it is. So, the next thing I really want them to do, because they haven't done it yet, is actually to have a little bit of fun in the shower. So that's what they're planning on doing next. So let's go ahead and see if she got any new followers. Okay, so she now has 35 followers. That's a start. That's a start, guys. So I think that they're going to go ahead and do their thing. Okay, so we're going to leave them be. Meanwhile, Dorothy's down here and she's not happy, guys. She's not happy. I think she's still hungry. But your birthday cake is almost done, Dorothy, so once you age up, you'll be able to eat bigger people food. And then we'll have to edit up her. And then after that, we have just 2 more major events happening. One is kind of like a waiting game. We don't really know how much longer time we have with Noah. The other one is something else I have planned. But so it's time to age up. Help blow out candles. Dorothy. Meanwhile, little Nini is upstairs hungry. And digging in the toilet. Okay, she's eating at least. Okay, so she should be aging up now, Dorothy. Okay, so Dorothy, I don't know. I was kind of thinking Dorothy would kind of be someone similar to her grandfather in Noah, and be a person that likes girls, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I wanted to kind of have that person in the series as well. And I know we have Emmy, who's into girls as well, but Emmy really isn't a full-time character, and I kind of thought that it'd be kind of funner and easier, like, funner way to do it with Dorothy in some ways. I have an idea, but so I don't know really what. I think she's gonna be a social butterfly, definitely. But for anything else, I really don't know. I really want to do something different with her. Something I really never do. How about... Maybe she's like a little bit of a perfectionist. Like, she feels like she has to do things perfectly. So we're gonna edit her up in a minute. So just bear with me. That's not how she's going to look. But this actually was the other thing I had planned, was to age her up and to edit her up. So we're gonna go ahead and edit her up real quick, and then we just pretty much have to wait, sadly, for Noah to go ahead and move on. And it's kind of sad, guys. It really is. But we're gonna go ahead and edit up Dorothy, and I'll be back when we're finished. Okay, so this is Dorothy. This is her everyday look. Her formal, her active wear, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather, and her cold weather. Now let's go ahead and get back into the game for something else I just thought of I could do in this episode. So I'll be back in just 1 second. Okay, so Kai's just having a little bit of time with his dad, or one of his dads, but I was kind of thinking it'd be best to have everybody around to see the new house, to say goodbye to Noah. And so I'm going to go ahead and have Noah call up everybody and invite them over for like a little like house party type of thing. So that's what I have planned. They're going to have like a little house party. That way everybody can officially come, spend a little bit more time with Noah, and be here. And kind of like a little after party thing for Dorothy as well. So we're going to have a house party. Or what's a keg party? What is a keg party? Keg parties are similar to house parties, but 99% more keg. Okay, keg is alcohol. We could have a kava party. But I don't even think we have a kava bowl. Okay, I think we're just gonna have a straight up house party. Okay, so we're gonna have Noah be the host. Noah and Tagaloa and Barbara and Shayna. Shanna, that's what it is, I'm sorry. Lordy, I'm gonna lose my mind. So the girls can come, obviously. Apparently he doesn't like Daryl. I don't know why. Leilani, we haven't seen Leilani in ages. And Vincent. And Nicole. Ambrose can come. Nani can come. Sabrina can come. Jess can come. And Grace can come. Okay. We're gonna need a mixologist. We're gonna hire a mixologist. We don't need an entertainer or a caterer. We're gonna do it right here at our house. Barbara is currently at work. Her boss may not think about skipping it. Okay. No, we'll let her go for now. But, so let's go ahead and get some food set up for people. So just give me 1 second. Okay, so we are here. Our guests are arriving. And Shanna is making something to eat. Ambrose is here. I just seen him poofing. Why don't we go ahead and talk with him, say hello, see how he's doing. Hopefully, yeah, he's just decided to get a shower in our... Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so Nani is up... Nani is up here talking with Kai. Tagaloa is talking with Grace. Everybody seems to be coming upstairs. Nicole is here. Nicole is their daughter. If you guys remember, she moved out to a couple episodes ago to be more... this is Leilani. Wow, we haven't seen Leilani in ages. Like, Leilani was the little girl that was Pepper's daughter and Vincent's daughter. So everybody's here. Everybody's came to just pretty much be with one another, celebrate with the family. We also have Emmy here as the mixologist. So, family affair, guys. Family affair, totally. Order drink. We'll order a drink. We're gonna have him order his favorite drink. That way, he can be good. So Noah's gonna go ahead and order his favorite drink. And I think I'm just gonna let these guys just chill out, have a little bit of a day to themselves. And I'll pick this up when we have to say goodbye, guys. But before we do that, I want to see what Noah's favorite drink is. Oh, it's just a cream cola. Interesting. So, with that said, we're going to go ahead and just have to chill out, and I'll be back when it's time, guys. Okay, guys. It's time. Noah has passed away of old age, guys. Noah has been a part of the series for a while. He was the firstborn of Iris and Jonah. He's going to be joining his brother Michael and his sister Nicole. But he's leaving behind his own children, his family, and all that. And it's just going to be sad without him here. But it was his time, guys. He lived a whole lot and a great life. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this one out. And I'll see you guys all next week for another episode of Sims World.